Hello cadets, today we're talking about Bitcoin Gold. That's right, another Bitcoin fork is coming October 25th, 2017. We have Bitcoin Cash, but what is Bitcoin Gold about? We'll discuss the top 3 things to know about Bitcoin Gold. I'm Captain Crypto, and welcome to Cryptonauts.
Cryptonauts.
First things first, how the heck do you claim your Bitcoin Gold? Well, you need control of your private keys. What are private keys? Let me show you. In simple terms, you can think of your public address as your bank account and your private key as the password to your bank account. Warning, never give out your private key to an untrusted source. If you have your Bitcoin in Jaxx, Exodus, or Mycelium, and you're not sure if you have your Bitcoin private key, then you probably have what's called a 12-word mnemonic seed. Some hardware wallets like the Trezor and Ledger Nano S use a 24-word mnemonic seed. Your private keys live inside these 12 words. So you can import your 12 words, like in this example, into a Bitcoin Gold wallet as soon as they become available. If you currently have Bitcoin in Coinbase, you'll need to send it to a different wallet like Electrum, where you can get your private keys or 12-word seed out. You can also send your Bitcoin to Jaxx, Exodus, or Mycelium. If you currently have your Bitcoin at an exchange, you'll need to do some research to see if your exchange will support the Bitcoin Gold fork. Just a heads up, Bitcoin Gold won't be available to trade until November 1st, 2017. So what's the point of another Bitcoin clone? One word. No, the other word. Democratization. In our proof of work versus proof of stake video, we talked about how there's a mining cartel problem. This is because of the Chinese, my people, control too much of Bitcoin's hashing power. The reason they control this much power is because of ASICs. Expensive computers designed for only one thing, mining Bitcoin using the SHA-256 algorithm. SHA in SHA-256 stands for Secure Hash Algorithm and was developed by the National Security Agency. Yes, that NSA. How it works is only simple on the surface. It uses complex algorithms to take an input and create something called a hash that can only be a fixed size of 256 bytes, or about 64 characters in length. However, the number of possible combinations of SHA-256 is 2 to the 256th power, which is more than the number of grains of sand on our entire planet. Ooh, that number is mind-boggling. There's no way normal computers can even compete. A computer on the Bitcoin network has to be able to go through millions of hashes per second to validate a block every 10 minutes. This is why ASICs, application-specific integrated circuits, were invented. They live for one purpose and one purpose only: to find the hash that validates the block using computational power. So, how do we even the playing field? Enter Equihash. Equihash, invented by Alex Burdyukov and Dmitry Kovratovich, is a memory-hard proof-of-work scheme that uses GPUs for mining. GPU stands for Graphics Processing Unit, but you probably know it by its more popular term, graphics cards. Unlike SHA-256 that uses computational power, Equihash uses memory power to mine blocks. Equihash is based off of the birthday paradox. If you take this formula, and the letter N represents the number of people in a room, the more people that enter the room, the chance of finding someone that shares your birthday increases. At 23 people, there's a 51% chance of finding someone. And at 70 people, there's a 99.9% chance of finding someone that shares your birthday. If we use similar mathematical formulas and apply it to mining, this means that you can arrive at a solution much faster. You can validate hashes more quickly and efficiently. With GPU mining, all you need is literally 1 gig of RAM, and you could mine Bitcoin Gold. Probably wouldn't get a lot, but hey, money's money. Zcash is also currently using Equihash, and to give you a better idea of how Equihash is leveling the playing field, here's a quote from Bitcoin Tech Talk. A normal CPU can mine SHA-256 at around 5 to 10 megahashes per second. An ASIC can mine SHA-256 at around 5 to 10 terahashes per second, or about 1 million times more work per second than a CPU can. By comparison, a normal CPU can mine Equihash at around 10 to 30 hashes per second, whereas specialized equipment can do something like 1,000 to 3,000 hashes per second, or about 100 times more work per second. In other words, The playing field is a lot more level with EcoHash than SHA-256 due to the ASIC resistance.
The third thing you should know is one of the dirtiest words you can mutter on the blockchain space. Pre-mine. I don't want to say it. That's right, the developers at Bitcoin Gold are willing to pre-mine Bitcoin Gold before anyone else can. The rumor was that they started pre-mining October 1st, and you can see from their GitHub, proof of work retargeting changed to BTG hard fork pre-mine Proid. I think they meant period. They even have the October 1st date listed, but this has turned out to be false. They responded to the pre-mine backlash on their official statement last week.
Currently, there's no pre-mining ongoing as the core code is still being developed. We're open to any kind of questions in our Slack channel. We will not completely rule out the possibility of a modest pre-mine to provide a basic level of funding for the project. But if we do so, it will be made transparent to the world and a detailed financial plan describing how those funds would be used will be provided.
So there you have it. They're willing to pre-mine. At first I was like, what? A pre-mine? But the more I thought about it, the more I became neutral about it. If they're going to use pre-mine to make Bitcoin Gold better, fine, have at it. But if they do the pre-mine and then dump all of their BTG on other exchanges, then you know it was all just a sham. We'll just have to wait and see. Let us know what you think about Bitcoin Gold and the pre-mine in the comments. As always, Captain Crypto here, and remember, HODL, secure your crypto, and may Vitalik and Satoshi be with you always. A lot of you guys have voted, and I think the next video is on NEO. More stuff about my people, the Chinese Ethereum. It's gonna be deep and in length, so give us some time to do it. And in the meantime, we're just gonna keep giving you guys appetizers like the SegWit 2X we have coming up, because there's another hard fork coming November 18th, 2015, so you'll get that.
2017.
Oh, 2017, yeah. Yeah, 2018 would be kind of crazy. So SegWit 2X coming out November 18th, 2017. Now, cadets, I hope you guys have learned something. If you guys have anything to say, any comments, burning desires, whatever it is, feel free to leave it in the comments. We'll do our best to respond. But we're gonna go to the moon together in our Lambos. Da, 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 da. Cue the music. Spinning out of frame, not spinning. Yeah, I mean Satoshi.